Hi everyone, it's Phil, your favorite sales guy at Golden Distribution. I realize that you guys don't really know about a lot of the cool stuff we have in our warehouse, and it's coming up on the holidays, excuse me, so I wanted to show you some stuff that I think you should have in your stores because it's really cool. I actually decided a while back to call this video segment Phil's Picks, yay! Logo to Tony Steele. Tony did that. He's an awesome artist. Does lots of stuff for us. Stay up there. So this is going to be, I guess, segment one of Phil's Picks, because I want you guys to see this really cool stuff and get it in your store because it's cool. First off is a company called Genius Games. Now, if you have anybody in your store age 5 and up, you're going to want to stock Genius Games. Anybody who likes science, that is. So, yeah, they make these games. We'll get to those in a second. The guys who make these things are science teachers or professors or just damn geniuses or something. They have made children's books, board books, called My First Science Textbook. This is about electrons, protons, neurons, and atoms. These are about women in science. How cool is this? Women in chemistry, women in physics, women in biology. These books are really inexpensive. They're super awesome. And my son, the genius who's 5, has basically memorized all of them by now. These are cool. Again, electron, proton, neutron, atoms. The kid knows physics. He goes to kindergarten and corrects his teacher on physics. So take a look at these because they're really inexpensive. You get a full discount on these suckers. We have in a warehouse. We can get more really quick if you need them. These guys are awesome. They're really cool. Their games are cool too because they're science games. You're going to learn while playing. Oh no, the horrors. So there's peptide, there's virulence, there's covalence, there's ion, and they just did one called cytosis. I always get that confused with covalence. They are all games that are based on the science that you see, and they're just amazing. They're inexpensive, their art is great, the gameplay is really fun, and you're learning science. I mean, come on. Nothing at all to hate about these guys. Again, Genius Games is the company. We have them on the website. Look under GNG, I believe, is their prefix. You can look there. Next up is my good friends from North Carolina. These guys are Unipolar Games. Now, what Unipolar does, pay no attention to this up here. This is early version. This is later version. Unipolar makes mats. All right, big deal. You say everybody makes mats. But they make mat packaging that's freaking amazing. This is a 2D thing. And it's in this super thick mill plastic that is crazy durable and a big grommeted hook. So now you got all this stuff on the flat, everybody can see it. Somebody wants a mat. Again, this is early packaging, pay no attention to the art, but the style's the same. You get this heavy grommet, and then this, 4x6 or 8 or whatever mat that also folds up nice for shipment and for storage. You want to hang these on a wall. Again, you don't have to drag out these mats every time you want to look at them and roll them and unroll them and put them back in their black plastic little suitcasey things. You can get those, and they have them, and then they're awesome like everybody else's. But this packaging, man, I'm telling you, stores, you guys are going to go nuts for this, because now all of a sudden you can put every mat in your inventory on the wall. Somebody says, what's that look like? Well, look at it. Not only the 2D bits, but the big bits. All you need is a tall, skinny space on your wall, and you can hang up mats. I'm showing this to all the mat makers. If you're a mat maker out there as well, make sure you start packaging your stuff like this, dude. This is the wave of the future. These guys are the original mat in a bag guys, and they deserve all the credit for this invention. It's going to be super awesome. All right, next up is a game that I know you all know about, Icecool. You might have seen it, you might have heard of it. Oh, it's French, whatever. No, it's not French. There's a reason why it has won every single one of these awards. Every single one. And then they got like 2 more on here. They Spiel des Jahres is one is up here, and then the one from Essen. This game is phenomenal. These guys made some other games, and no, none of you ordered any of them. And to be honest, nobody really knows about any of the rest of them because Icecool has taken over the freaking world. So inside, the base of the box serves as one of the pieces. You link these together into an Icecool. Get it? Icecool. You see how that works. And they're all connected by passages and tunnels, and you link them together. You take out your penguins and you flick them around inside the red lines. You line them up and away you go. And you're trying to get through the openings that match your color, and you pick up your fish and flick it around. It's like Pitch Car, except without all the carpal tunnel and sweating from running around and around and around the dining room table, because it's all in one box and it all sets out on a board gamey size area. This thing is freaking amazing. If you haven't had this in your store yet, you owe it to yourself to get it into your store today. There's a reason why it's won all these awards and why it is so popular in the US and Europe. So the company is doing amazing things as well for follow-up. They're going to do a demo team program and an in-store demo program where you can get copies of it for next to nothing. And they're gonna provide a really nice Lexan trophy with the Icecool logo on it and some promo cards and stuff. It's just, man, they're doing it right. Please support these guys. We have Icecool on the shelf. I don't think we have the other ones. That's what it looks like when it's put together. It's just seriously one of the best games I've seen out of the last 5 or 6 years, bar none. Icecool, get it now. We have it in stock. Next up is Osprey. Now listen, you all know Osprey. They make the books, they make the military stuff. We've all known them and loved them for years. They're making games. And not just Frostgrave and the military games, board games, and some darn good ones too. This one's a little older, but it's neat. It's aliens. You're humans versus aliens. You're guessing your pattern. Escape from the aliens in outer space. It comes with a board, but not a board. Everybody gets a book, and everybody gets an erasy pen, and you map, if you're an alien, you say, here's my movement, and you think you can attack, and you can do all kinds of stuff with each other. And especially, oh my gosh, it's great. Awesome party game. It's good for, I think 2 and up can do it. Two players or more, up to 6. I don't know. Super awesome. Samurai Gardener just came out. Very cool card laying game. You are battling samurais, except not with swords, with your gardens. Trying to make 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row, get scoring, whatever. It's very simple, very elegant game. Beautiful art, very soothing. Just came out. Star Cartel. Now, Star Cartel is awesome. It is a press your luck bidding game where you are in the cartel and you are a ship captain and you're getting various cargoes. The cargo's values go up and down as you trade them into your ship. You keep some in your hold. You press your luck as to how many you're going to get and the value at the end. And it's very trickery. The wife calls it a friendship ending game. So, keep that in mind. It's a doozy, but very, very cool. Amazing products. These guys can do no wrong. They just did the reprint of London, Martin Wallace's London. And I believe it's out of print again, but they're getting another one back in a couple weeks. Totally worth it. Beautiful. I have one on the shelf over there. No, you can't have it. All right, next up, we're going to talk about these guys, Rather Dashing Games. So Rather Dashing Games is part of Calmback Publishing. And if you've been around for any amount of years, you know that Calmback makes the train books, and they make the various terrain and scenics and stuff for HO train guys. But they bought Rather Dashing Games, and these guys are on fire. They are making this. This is, I think, going to really ratchet them up. Hafiz is a bidding game. It's for up to 6 players. You're bidding on items in an Arabian market, and you're trading them back and forth. But the elements of how this work are both luck and skill combined in a way that I've never really seen. I enjoy this game greatly. It's fantastic over a couple of beers. They have some other ones. This belongs in a museum is also very good. Get this now. Very, very popular. It's going to do great in your stores. Good for all ages. Families will learn it. I think the ages are, oh geez, I don't even know now. Now I got to look. 12 and up, 2 to 6 players. 30 to 90 minutes. But they also, Calmback also is making the books. They're very popular books that we have coming in. The airbrush books, how to airbrush, how to do some scenics, how to do dioramas. Really good stuff. Highly recommend that if you have anybody who paints in your store, that kind of thing. And then last up is these guys. Whoops, upside down. Now, nobody's pre-ordering these things. Come on, get in here and look at this guy. It's a company called Anvil 8 Games. Good company, American company, very nice. Aetherium is sort of their tent pole. Now, this thing's a monster. It's heavy, but it is a miniatures board game. Now, and you're saying, yeah, they're a dime a dozen, whatever. But they're really not. This thing is cool because it comes with a bizarre array of stuff. An actual floppy mouse pad board, which is, nice. All your terrain lays out. The rules are very cool. It's a big, thick rule book, but it's a quick read. And it's just a ton of stuff in here for not a lot of money. They got a pile of expansions all ready to go. This thing's up in pre-order status, and nobody's pre-ordering this thing. Give it a look, or I can't bring it in. So come on, somebody pick these up. They also have this neat little card game, Frontline No Comrades. It's sort of a guillotine, except, communist, and you're shooting comrades, and shooting bear. Bear will kill you now. This game's awesome. We've pulled this out instead of Werewolf at several occasions and had just tons and tons of fun with it. Keep your eyes on this one. So it's pretty cheap. I think it's $12, $14, something like that. Take a look at that. Those are the things that come to mind right now. I just want you guys to know about it so you can, put it on your list and go to the website, take a look at them. If you have any questions about any of these things, call me. You got the number at the bottom there. You got my email address. I need to get some action on these things, and hopefully these videos will help. Just so you know how busy this is and why I want to do this, you can see my desk here, my horrible desk at work. This is a pile of cards and flyers and information from all kinds of people around. Oh, I don't want to hide Mark, but there's Mark Spector. Hi, Mark. Mark's helping me sell some stuff. He might call you at some point. He's a good guy. Leave him alone. All of this stuff comes from mostly Essen and from Gen Con. These are all contacts of people I got to get a hold of and talk about bringing in their new products. Not the t-shirt guy, but like Orange Machine Games. Man, these guys are cool. There's a War for the Planet of the Apes miniatures game that's just going into Kickstarter. There's these guys, Tinker Turf. This is cardboard scenics, right? It's not MDF. It's punched cardboard, and it's just as durable as MDF, and it's light, and it's not this stuff, but it's cardboard. Holy mackerel, this stuff's neat. Capstone Games, Go Dayton, these guys are awesome. I have so much of this stuff I want to get to, but I need to know whether you guys are interested in this stuff. Are you interested in the small press European publishers that we're probably going to bring in once and maybe never see them again? Who knows? I'm taking an awful risk on this stuff, but I really want to bring some of it in because it's really amazingly cool, and I'd love you guys to have it in your stores because I'm pretty sure no other distributor is going to have a lot of this stuff. If you're interested in finding out what that stuff is in this mystery pile of mystery here, let me know. Drop me an email and tell me, phil@golddist.com, and I'll do what I can to get that pile into your stores and make you lots of money. But if you're interested in some of this indie stuff, please let me know. I got to have this feedback. If you guys don't want it, well, all right, I'll keep keeping up on other stuff. But that's Phil's picks for now. We're going to try this and see how it works one time. If it works great and you guys like it, we'll do it again. Have a great evening. We'll see you soon.